Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it's May 31st of 2022, and it's almost 4:30 p.m. I just received an order from Amazon, and this is the bulb. And the reason it's going to go in that lamp behind me, I think, it's high pressure sodium. I've never had one of these before. I'm sure I've been places that did have them, but I read that I had a bunch of gnats. I had about 150 or 200 that on behind me on a lamp there. They showed up. They loved the light bulb that was in there for some reason, and I read someplace that these high pressure sodium bulbs would kill them or something. It uses 70 watts of power, and light output is 6,000. These things, I guess, put out a lot of light. And says the lamp life is 24,000 hours. Contains mercury. For more on cleanup and safe disposal, you visit such and such, you know. Actually, I worked at a hospital where security was the biomed or the biohaz response people, which was mainly if, well, of course, if gasoline was spilled. That happened occasionally. A car would drive over in a parking garage, and you know, unless it was a very small amount, we had to notify the fire department, have them come out with their people. Then there was also the cancer treatments, that stuff for the patients is very much a biohazard. If a nurse would start an IV or something and that would leak onto the carpeting or something in the patient's room, we had to come up and you know, contain it and get plant operations. You know, we would have plant operations come up and make sure they gloved up everything properly and removed that, and that had to go into a biohazard, you know, bag or whatever. And then the other thing was because the hospitals had pretty much done away with the mercury thermometers, except for newborn room, you know, newborn delivery and that type of stuff. And occasionally a nurse would drop, you know, drop one of those thermometers and it would break, and the mercury was a biohazard. We'd respond and clean it up or see that it was cleaned up. But I really don't know. Now, of course, they're talking about, I can't read it, but I did read it online. I'll put some links to this. You know, they talk about the radiation and the level and that type of stuff. I was actually trained by the state of Missouri and I was in civil defense, and I was trained by the state or whatever on responding to a nuclear attack or whatever. I'd have been one of the people who was supposed to hopefully be in the shelter with other people, and then I would be the one who would, I guess, venture out and then go back and say, no, you can't go out, it's deadly, or, you know, whatever. So I know a little bit about this. I can't read it, but I did see it online. And anyway, I also received this, which I have a couple of these smaller size of this, and we make a lot of rice and stuff like that, and I can't wait to use, you know, because the other two units that I have are from the same company, are really too small to do, you know. So I'm looking forward. I'm not gonna, I think I'm gonna talk about this right now. Let me go and let me close my door to cut down, and let me go and plug this in. So you should be able to, and I'll be able to see how bright it is and everything. So let me close my door first. I may get interrupted. One of my grown daughters is moving from this apartment complex. Well, this is really, really pretty. It's going to make some, we're going to have some radiation here, but see, I wonder if I can turn this. Let's see. Well, let's turn it. I got to loosen it here. Let's see, is that, there we go. This room is kind of a mess because, oops. Going to be hot and dark. Okay. Can you hear me? You'll probably hear me yell and scream because I said hot. Hot. Wow. It's hot. See if I have a handkerchief. I do. Okay. See, let's not get burned here, Jim. Oh, it's cool. That well, not exactly. Let's see. Hot, hot. Okay. Starting up nuclear reactor. I read the reviews on Amazon, and a whole bunch of people were not happy with this. Let me turn this on. It doesn't work. Well, I'm going to have to try another outlet to make sure. This is the standard base, I'm sure. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me, okay. Said it was, I think, a 27 or whatever, which is a standard base. Okay, it's so dark here I can't see. Okay, that's on. It's not working. Well, let me make sure. And I might not have that roll turned on. I think I do. I put this in here. No, I think those are USB ports. I'm going to go over here and plug it in. Okay, it does not work. There were a bunch of complaints on the site, so let me. Boy, these cameras, it's dark in this room now, and these cameras, both of them, work really well. Let me go to Amazon. Go to Amazon. I'm not going to talk a bunch about this. I'm going to show you this. Let's see, orders. I'm going to show it to you, and I'll put the links. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to click on this, and here's where you can order it, and they talk about it, and they show it, and then you can go on down to the reviews. Now here are the people's questions. Will this work in an ANSI M98? Anyway, question. And then here are reviews. 5 stars. Person says, I would not buy again. Anyway, you can read what the person says. This one says, awesome security light. This one says that it didn't last very long. Good value. Not bright enough for security light. Burned out 6 weeks after getting it. Bright, reliable. Bulb did not last 5 months. Quick service. Anyway, looks like they got good reviews. So, oh, I'm sorry. I needed to. I'm going to have to do this. Let's see. This is the. Yeah, okay. Going to have to do this over again. I mean, this part. So because you couldn't see. Got to remember that about. I have one of these. See this light here, LED. They call it the corn. I have one of those that I use. In fact, that was plugged into the thing you saw. Stuff is moved in this room right now because my daughter's moving, and she's sending over a desk for me. I had to rearrange this room to make room for a desk, an additional desk. Anyway, let's see, did I go all the way to, yeah, I did, okay. Top, that's it. Oops. Top, that's it. I'll put the link to this, and I'll put several links to this thing. But I just got this bulb, and you saw myself, you saw it doesn't work. Thank you very much for watching.